Well, Happy New Year. It's been a while since I've done anything with anything, as far as videos or whatever. It's now January 1st. I just published the video about the DVD wall project downstairs that I finished like early December, late November. I don't even remember exactly. I guess it would have been late November. That's discussing the dog and everything else that happened there. So that just went live, and that's from like 2 months ago. I just watched all the footage that I've had recorded so far that discusses like the new laser and the very beginning of the Christmas decorations. I just realized I never actually showed the backyard or the gazebo like I had alluded to. I never showed the moose or the new stuff in the front. Never really showed the living room tree. I just kind of slacked. I don't know. Also, I don't know why I'm clearing my throat all of a sudden. But anyway, there is a whole lot of stuff that has happened and a lot of updates to cover since the two videos that, one's up, one needs to be worked on. So I finally got the office tree done. Just a little guy, no big deal. We inherited him. But at least I got, some ponies in here and a couple of meaningful ornaments. This red balloon here in the middle is for my friend Panda Guy. He really liked red balloons. He passed away a number of years ago at this point. So that's my little remembrance to him. I got entirely too many Christmas presents. I was not that good of a boy. But apparently somebody thought I was. Because I got way more stuff than I deserved. I finally got a cylinder Moroccan lamp. I've been wanting one of these forever. The wife got one. Actually, no. We got one from the mother-in-law. And she really liked it, and we always liked them too, but we never got one for ourselves, so I kind of always waiting for the right one. I finally got this one from the mother-in-law, kind of as a reciprocal present. This year, she got it from the Bavarian Inn when we were on that trip together. It's a really nice one. I really like it a lot. I do want to swap out the bulb on the inside. It's got just kind of a short, stubby incandescent. It'd be nice if I could find a cylinder LED to put in there. Kind of spread the light out a little bit more. Won't get as hot. The light up LED cord is new. That is my first. Never actually had one before. Kind of always tinkered with the idea of getting one, but that was a nice little stocking stuffer. My mother got me this dolphin thingy, which looks pretty cool. That was in my wish list. I got this Pac-Man light that's been in my wish list for like 2 or 3 years now. LED light up gloves, which is another stocking stuffer. Pony tarot cards. The lava lamp and the more of a glitter lamp, really. And the salt crystal back here, I got kind of pre-Christmas at Meijer. They were on sale. So I got them, and they're 12 days of Christmas. The Light Fury and the Toothless Pop here are new. They've been on my wish list forever. There's a possibility they're Chinese knockoffs. But, considering the originals are 40 and these are 20, I don't care. They look fine. One of the big presents this year is... Did you turn off already? No, you're still on. I finally got an LED cloud. The wife splurged and got me a good cloud. She didn't actually go to Amazon. She got one from Etsy. It does all sorts of stuff. We'll explore him more in depth later. But he does, the thunder stuff. He's all sound reactive. Really nice present. I'm really glad we got him. The cord going up to him is temporary. I'm going to put a rainbow and probably the Govee rope lights kind of over in that corner. So this room is now becoming a project. This here is what we did for a kind of a window display. I put the unicorn there, some snowflakes, some more of my app lights, and we put the owl so you can see the backside. We'll explore more of him from the backyard, but that's what it looks like from this side. Celestia is still up and doing fine. Her edges come off here and there, but it's a pretty tight bend, so. And I haven't really had the door shut. But at least she's, not falling off the wall. You've seen this side of the tree. Go ahead and show you the back side here real quick in a minute. Before we head downstairs and show the rest of the decorations. Alright, so here's this side of the tree. Obviously, you're not really going to see a lot of the ornaments. This is what we would consider our woodland tree. So it's got a lot of little animal critters, snowflakes. We don't have an ocean tree yet. So a lot of the ocean critters like the jellyfish and the whale and stuff are on here. This is another little lava glittery lamp that I got with the other two. Because they were having a pretty good deal, like I said. The jellyfish here, the octopus here, is one of the things we got at Bronner's this year. Got a light up base for our crystals. So that's new. Got that at the bead store up in Frankenmuth. Here's this little display. The eel is new. That was a Christmas present. Tried to get him for Halloween, but he was out of stock forever. But I finally got him in stock, so I got him for Christmas. The wife got a Wally backpack that she really wanted. Pardon the bathroom. Oh, quiet cloud. And then I got myself the Maid Marian, since no one got it for me. She finally went back on sale. So I got it, so now we can have matchy, geeky backpacks. Here's this side of the tree. Looks like nothing to really write home about, but gives me a little Christmas in here at least. New calendar. This is a pretty neat one. That's about it for the new stuff in here. I still haven't dealt with the 8-inch Amazon Echo Show yet. Future project. Alright, downstairs we go. This battery's on the way out, but we'll try to capture a couple of things before I swap out. So we got some of the Christmas plush up finally. It was a little late in the year, but we did it. There's this tree, which is kind of our main tree. So this has a lot of the special ornaments. It's kind of a mix. It's got some woodland, it's got some snow, it's got a lot of personal ones from like, our trips and inherited family heirlooms, things like that. Llamas, meerkats, a little bit of everything on here. It's also our nicest tree. This is one we got at Bronner's last year. And then we got these guys up. Put up our animal garland over here. Got lights on the table. The mice fireplace nightlight is over there from Bronner's last year. I have the bar off. I had it on for like a few weeks, but I turned it back off. I swear I showed that though. The reindeer are on top now. Huh, that tree's off. I wonder if the bulb finally died. He's also been on for like several weeks. Well, I don't know what the hell just happened, but I was messing with the tree. The tree was still a little warm. The transformer was still a little warm, so it seems like it had just turned off. I was messing with the cord, because I know that outlet is loose, especially the top part. And I unplugged it, plugged it back in, nothing happened. Unplugged it, plugged it back in, and sparks shot out of the outlet. And now everything over here is off. So hopefully the breaker just blew. I don't know what the hell's up with that outlet. I don't know if the tree's dead. To be determined, I guess. Okay, crisis averted. The breaker did trip. Flipped it back on. Everything seems to be working. Plug the tree into the bathroom. It still spins, the motor's fine, transformer's okay. The bulb is out, but I do have a bunch of spares, assuming they're compatible. So I should be able to fix that. I mean, like I said, it's been on for over a month at this point, so I'm not surprised. You've already kind of seen this tree, nothing's really changed. Got more progress on the plush sorting. Ocean children, cats, mostly spotted, some stripes. That should be my old Christmas bears. That's other miscellaneous Christmas plush. I did Christmas up these guys. So I turned my Glide into a candy cane. And I went red and green on the sconces. I love this Govee stuff, man. The wife got a rock tumbler for Christmas. She's been wanting that for a while. So that's currently doing its thing. It's an introductory one just to kind of see if we like it. But she's been wanting that for a while. The Muppet Christmas Carol poster had come. It is very clearly printed from some dude in China. But, you know, hey, that's okay. It's an old movie, and I doubt they had a whole lot of theatrical posters for it. But it was cute. I thought I should have more Christmas posters than just Jack Frost. So I got that, Polar Express. And I forget what the other one is. The wife got those. So those are all set up. Haven't done anything with this yet. It's still a plan to put those red and white ball lights. Nothing's changed with the DVD wall. The two that are missing are still missing. I haven't put them back up yet. Nothing else has fallen. Got a couple of gifts down here. The basement's actually pretty cleaned up from where it was. There's some bunny bins. But yeah, this was trashed for quite a bit. It still, you know, needs to get all torn apart as I start putting stuff away. But at least we can walk around down here again. These are all empty boxes. We're gonna sort through and see which ones we want to keep, which ones we want to get rid of. But I finally got Giant Sorry. Been wanting that forever. Wherever it is. It's hiding back there somewhere. I think it's next to the couch. I got Kerplunk, which I've been wanting for years since I had it back as a kid. Apparently they changed it. It's not like marbles and sticks anymore. It's like all different. I don't know. I got a Skee Ball. So yeah, I am going to switch out this battery because we're down to 6%. You've seen all three trees at this point. There's the cat at the top of the stairs. So now I guess on the new battery we'll show off the decorations in the yards. Well, that was an adventure. Tried to put one of the new batteries into the GoPro and it won't turn on. So I thought, okay, well maybe it just drained or something. Plugged it into the charger, it still shows 98%, but the GoPro will not turn on with one of the three new batteries. I plug either of the other two new batteries in, and it's giving me the incompatible battery message. It'll still work, but I get the warning. I swear it didn't do it the first time. And as far as the one that's not working at all, I don't think I plugged all three batteries into the camera. Because why would I? I just plugged in the one and it worked when I first got them. So I don't know if that one ever worked. Anyway, before we head outside, one other thing that we got that's down here. Haven't set it up yet. This will also be featured in a later video. But I've been wanting a bubble lamp ever since we went to Spirit of Halloween this year, because they had them like in their display. So coincidentally, Angela got one for Christmas, even though it was in my wish list that no one that got it for her would have seen. So that was interesting. So I get to inherit that. So I get the three major things I've been wanting: the bubble lamp, the Moroccan cylinder lamp, and the cloud light. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with my haul. Alright, now we'll head outside. Alright, so here's the backyard and the neighbors that I'm apparently in competition with. We used to have a snowman back there. I'm actually not seeing him anymore. But anyway, so I replaced the... Why are you in that mode? Hold that thought. I wonder when that changed. Anyway, so I replaced both sets of lights. that are on the fence, because like I said, remember they were both chewed in about half. These are the old snowflakes that we inherited from Angela's folks that they used to put up. The 3 presents are a present that I got for Christmas this year from the in-laws. Tree is their old tree. I gotta fix the star again, one of the little ones. Yeah, good enough little background tree. We never did get the chaser lights or the ornaments on it. So I got the new tracer set like I said I was going to the previous video. And I just, with all the other white back here, I decided we didn't really need it. This year at least. So I put it on the bush in the front, which we'll see in a minute. After the huge snowstorm we had, it too is now down to 1 working section after like 2 or 3 weeks of use. So I'm probably going to try to return that or something. I'm seeing if I can easily fix it, but if it's more hassle than it's worth, I'm not going to bother. I got the candy canes this year. They were clearance and floor model, so I got them for a good deal. They're normally like 100. I think I paid like 45 for them or something. But I thought they were cute, especially there. Here's where the deers ended up on this side. Reindeer crossing got from the folks. These snowflakes I got from the folks. I think they look cute back there. And then here's the rest of the lights on this side that got swapped out. Here's the gazebo. So I was gonna wrap the poles with lights, but you can't really see them from the street anyway because we're up on a hill. That didn't really think was necessary, but I did replace the blue lights on the bottom because I was tired of half of them not working. These are the red and white lights turned on. These are the ones that are gonna go in the basement. Not this set, but the style. So that's what they look like. We put the wreaths up. And then the net lights up here were here from before. Looks like everybody's still working. And then here is the outside of the window. So like I said, we got the 2 snowflakes. We got a set of app lights around the outside that do a whole bunch of things. And then my little unicorn from last year sitting in the window, just kind of chilling. So that is the backyard. Before we go ahead and transition to the front, I guess now is as good a time as any. One thing that I got for Christmas that was not so great is I'm essentially unemployed. The Monday before Christmas, boss pulled me inside and said, "Hey, we haven't really had any hours for the 3rd shift cashier since June. I've been trying to make it work, but now I got an edict from the company that company-wide 3rd shift cashier is no longer a position that we are going to have, since we are not planning to go 24 hours again and have customers. So good luck finding a new job." Now granted, cashiering is less than 2% of what I do at my job, so I don't know who's going to clear the carts from the lot and restock the lanes and the bags and all that stuff. Neither do they. They also don't know who's going to run the lane for the hour that we do have it open. Well, half hour actually, for the employees to buy stuff on their breaks. They did graciously, not sarcastic at all, offer me a 2nd shift position in service, but I barely want to do retail as it is inside the store, let alone during the busiest time of the day, 2 to 10:30. I had to fight even for the 2 to 10:30. They originally wanted me to do 4 to 12:30, which I didn't really want to do because the last bus is at 10:30, so it's going to be an hour walk to get home every night. Then so they finally moved the 2 to 10:30 at the behest of a lines leader, because my direct supervisor wasn't, he was ignoring my emails and not actually talking to me about this whole situation. But that was only going to be a stopgap for them to get me a 3rd shift position in a different department. I was going to do it, for a couple of weeks if I needed to. I got told that none of the third shift managers can absorb a full-time employee. They just don't have the hour budget. All the hours company-wide are getting cut in all of the departments. 13th period and after the holidays and all, that's just how retail works. So, interviewed at Speedway up the road. That seemed to go pretty well. That manager is a former Meijer employee herself, so she kind of gets it. But she's on vacation until the day before I'm supposed to go work my second shifts. She didn't necessarily have the position available yet. She's just kind of getting applications set up to be able to hire somebody when the position does go live. Not entirely sure when that's happening. So that's a whole fun transition. Technically, I'm employed. Technically, I can still go to work and get money. But you know how it is. Angela and I do not get along. We get along just fine, but we are not at all happy when we're on opposite schedules. It doesn't work for us. Anything other than extremely short term. So I don't really know what I'm doing yet. Keep looking for a job and probably calling in, I guess. But that's that. Thank you, Meijer. Love ya. Not really. It's probably the kick in the pants I need to move on. I've been frustrated with them for a while, as I'm sure you guys know, so whatever. So here's the front. Surprised I never really showed this, but I didn't find any footage that indicated I did, so got 3 sets of net lights in the bush this year. Those are new. Did the icicles like last year. They're a little messed up because they completely fell off in the snowstorm, and I only kind of threw them back up there haphazardly. I got some of the candy canes from the parents out. I didn't put out all of them. Actually, these are the candy canes that we bought at Green Street a couple years ago from the in-laws. I didn't put out any of the candy canes from my parents yet. I didn't even put out all these, I don't think. I have a whole other set. I just ran out of energy and time. Next year. Here's our moose friend. So we definitely need to zip tie him next year. I tried twist ties after not doing anything. He's just too unstable. And one of his legs pins already broken. Here is the lovely set of tracers. It was again more in the bush, but I was kind of shaking it to try to get it to work again. It didn't. It's down the 1 of 3 sections working. Piece of junk. Cardinal we've had. I added the green lights. Next year he's going to get like a snowman or something. Maybe a Christmas tree in the corner there. There's our deer from Bronner's upstairs. There is the front window with the train from Bronner's from last year. And another set of those app lights. I have a third app light that we never put in any of the windows this year. There it goes. I was going to say, why is it staying white? Usually they do more than that. But yeah, they do a whole bunch of stuff. A bunch of light shows and things. And then new this year, we got some magnets for the garage. It was really windy when I was putting them out, so I lost the R. Never did find it. God knows where it is now, so it's Christmas, but whatever. They're definitely smaller than I envisioned based on the pictures, but it's fine. It gets the job done. So yeah, not a ton of stuff. Like I said, the neighbors did a bunch of stuff. They also decorated for Halloween, which was nice. So at least we're not the only ones doing stuff anymore. And of course my flame bulb. And the wreath has little battery lights in it, but it's late enough that those aren't working right now. And then when you come in the house, this is the dinosaur from the in-laws last year. She got him and then decided we should have him. We did the poinsettia lights on the banister like last year. Ornaments are new. They were going to go outside, but they're not very stable either. And I never zip tied them or anything because I didn't get the floor model. I actually got the last box that they had. So I ended up just sticking here for at this point. We got it pretty late in the season anyway. That's the snowman from last year. So those will go in the yard next year at some point. But for right now, they just kind of hang out here. And downstairs in the comfy spot. So other quickie updates. I did end up getting a twinkling music. It's pretty neat. It definitely has stuff that the lights do that it doesn't do without the music. So we'll show that off at some point. I am probably keeping the laser, the other 5 laser. The return window was actually January 31st, surprisingly enough. But I think he's good enough. Now, relating to the whole job thing, I don't think I'm gonna move the old one forward and get 2 of those anytime soon, because money, and definitely need to be kind of a little more frugal at this point, at least until I confirm I can get a new job. Speedway, if they do hire me, likely is going to pay me less than I'm making at Meijer, at least in the interim. Anywhere from significantly to not too bad. The base rate is definitely significantly lower. I mean, not even drastically. I think they start at like $12.35 or something. And I make $15.50 at the moment. But she's trying to talk to her district guy about helping me out a little bit. But again, I haven't had a chance to talk to her yet. So hopefully that can work out where it's less of a drop than I'm preparing to accept. Yeah, Simba, I love you too, buddy. Let me think. Was there anything else? I think there was, but give me a second. Something else that you may have noticed, the desk upstairs didn't have the computer on it anymore, since there's a tree there. So the computer finally made it down here. It works pretty good on top of the rack. I got it routed to the front HDMI right now. That'll change eventually, but I was playing some Christmas music through it. The video output to the screen works fine, so that's good to be down here. Haven't set the wireless keyboard and mouse back up yet. I will eventually. But at least that's, you know, off the desk, not in my way. Sim's taking a snooze, kind of. I woke up a little bit since I moved. But, yeah, so that is going to live there now. Also, I ended up losing my original Fitbit at work. I had just swapped out the band, and I guess maybe it didn't click in all the way or something. Put on my gloves. At some point, I looked down and realized it wasn't there. Never did find it. So I ended up getting a new Charge 5? No, Versa 4. My wife got the Charge 5. So I got the new Versa. It's normally like $230. Between Santa bucks and my discount, it was on sale. I found an electronics coupon. I ended up getting it for like $60. I've been wanting a new one anyway. The battery in the old one was kind of although it actually started behaving again. And this one's a little more full-featured, a little bit bigger. So, that was another sort of present, not present, that I got for myself. Present-wise, honestly, it's hard to remember everything, and it's a little too much to go into regardless. We each got around 35 presents each, just between each other, let alone family. A lot of it was Christmas ornaments. You know, I got a whole bunch of new Disney ornaments for us to split. We got a bunch of new Briars, so we have most of the carousel horses now from like 2016 on. Plus some Briar figurines with the mystery foals. You know, the Kerplunk was a present. The Giant Sorry ended up being a present. So there's a bunch of stuff that we wrapped that wasn't necessarily like Christmas present, but you know, an excuse to wrap more boxes and stuff. I mean, like I said, I got the My Little Pony tarot cards. I got a National Geographic crystal growing kit. She got her rock tumbler. She got some, like a tray to put her rocks in. Got some bath bombs, scented candles. some new plush. So I got her another little octopus. She got me, I don't even remember. Oh, a koala, finally, and a little bunny. And a dinosaur that's got little eggs in her belly. That's got little dinosaurs in those, which was pretty cute. Got some new shirts. Got a Lion King shirt I've been wanting for a while. Just a whole bunch of stuff. We did really good. Now we just got to pay for it all. Yeah, that'll probably about kill it for this one. Battery's quickly down to 29% already. I don't know that I love these new batteries, but at least it's something that tied me over while the other ones are charging. We'll go into more detail on the bubble lamp once I get him set up, and the cloud once I'm back upstairs. But I'm gonna get a drink and some food and probably jump on the computer for a bit and just kind of relax for today. I'm still honestly pretty sad about the Meyer situation and having to find a new job. Yeah, I've been there over 5 years, almost 6. My 401k is fully vested. You know, I was happy enough there, and now it's all just thrown away because they're being a bunch of cheap bastards, corporate-wise. It's turning on the Walmart, but I mean, whatever. I'm sure it'll be a good situation for me in the long term. I just really hate change, especially during the holidays. Everyone's on vacation. Everyone's hard to get a hold of. It's just very frustrating. But, you know, day by day, make the best of it we can. So yeah, the updates as far as this stuff working and maybe the laser being mounted and stuff, run through all that. I'll probably be a separate video. I just want to get the other one editing and processing and get this uploaded, edited, and processed. Not in that order, obviously. Just to bring everybody up to speed. And we'll actually show off more of the actual toys. Catch you later. Hope you had a happy holiday. Overall, I can't complain. You know, financially, we're still okay. Rent's paid. Wife's got a good job. We got all the stuff we could want. Wonderful cat. Just the day-to-day is a little grinding at the moment. But overall, compared to a lot of things I'm hearing from my friends and family, we're doing pretty good. Can't complain too much. Alright, catch you later. One other quick update while this other video renders, and I kind of rewatched it. So here's the bunny. And I didn't even mention any of the food. I mean, we got Swiss Colony Petit Fours. I got my Jovo, like, gel rings that I've been wanting that you can't get in Michigan for whatever reason. I only get them when I'm at my family's in Florida. So that's also part of the Christmas list. But the main reason I started this back up is the Christmas repairs. So the one set of magnetic mushrooms that came broken, fixed no problem. Carousel horses came broken. Just one of the horses came off the carousel. Haven't fixed it yet, but that should just be a real simple, quick glue tack job. The major thing that broke was a cup that was part of a like a teapot tower. So it had like the saucer, the cup, the teapot sat on top of that, and the cup got chipped. Talked to the company, since Amazon wasn't going to do anything for me except from a full-on exchange, which I didn't really want to do, and they just sent me a new cup free of charge. So that's taken care of. So all the broken things are fine. I got a credit for some that are easy to fix. The one that was going to be hard to fix, we just got a replacement for. This is another super cool thing that I got for Christmas. It was in our Advent box. It's a cute little, like, acrylic scene. And, like, the deer and the rocks and stuff glow under black light. But yeah, it's pretty neat. The things Angela finds on Etsy and stuff are kind of cool. So that was pretty cool. I liked getting that. Wasn't expecting it, that's for sure. Yep, so that will definitely be it. At least the broken things all got taken care of. There's still one thing missing. It says it was delivered to Rhode Island. The original delivery date wasn't until like January 18th or something, so Amazon won't do anything until that date's passed, even though it's not going to come. I'm not entirely convinced it wasn't a scam seller anyway. I don't really care about the item that much. So I'm just going to request a refund when they let me on the 18th, supposedly. Honestly, I think the rep could have probably did more, but whatever, it's fine. Other than that, Christmas is over and done with. I'm glad we took the footage of the trees here earlier, because talking with the wife, we really want to get our doorway back to the bedroom. So, starting today, now that I have some time off, thank you again, Meyer. We're going to go ahead and start the very slow and tedious process of de-Christmasing the house. That is our first priority because it's in our way. We're kind of tired of going through the bathroom. So we're going to slowly but surely start taking off the ornaments and taking down that tree. Next will probably be my office tree, although that's not going to take very long. And then I'm not sure if we're going to do the Christmas tree in the living room or the basement next. Basement one's kind of in the way of like laser shows and stuff, but it's not really in the way of our daily. And the living room is not really in the way of anything. It's tucked in the corner that we don't really use, so no real rush there. But we had talked like mid-January to early February for the main part of the de-Christmasing. A lot of it's going to depend on the new job and how we feel and her schedule and stuff, so... But I just wanted to update on the broken Christmas stuff since I touched on it in the previous video. Other news real super quick. Thinking about the 5 laser thing, the new version, I kind of got a closer look at it. I didn't even notice it's got RGB LED like wash lights, which I don't want. I'm sure they can be disabled and turned off or whatever, but that is not necessary in a laser product. The remote is helpful as far as being able to quickly set like the sound reactive modes and stuff, but those LEDs are going to get in my nerves and in my way, I think. So then I got to thinking, well, do I want another one of the old one, like the middle one, or do I need to order 2 of the new one just to make sure that they match, to make sure I can master slave them, which, otherwise it defeats the whole purpose of that front stage thing. But I really don't want those eye things. I don't need more LED wash lights down there. So, I kind of want the intermediate one, even though it doesn't have the remote. So I guess I'll keep an eye on that, see if it goes back on sale. Hopefully when I do order it, it's the same one that I already have, and not some other variation. But like I said, with the situation with the finances and stuff right now, we're talking about our anniversary trip, we're talking about birthday presents. We got a cruise next year, October. We're going to do Halloween Horror Nights and then take a small Bahama cruise, since the hurricane kind of ruined our Halloween Horror Nights trip this past year. So we got to save up money for that. The last thing I need is more lasers. So, I still, to be determined what the ultimate solution is going to be for that whole mess, but I don't know, not important for right now. But so that is the update. We also got a bunch of new llamas, because her mom wanted one of our llamas, so we got her one, and then it was too cute, we had to keep it, so we kept that one, got her a different one, but then we ordered a new 1 or 2 other mystery llama guys, and this is really thought I would have had more juice than that. And funny story, I didn't give me the warning about the incompatible battery. This time I put the new battery in, so I don't know, it's just confused, I guess. But to wrap it up for real, all in all, great Christmas outside of Meyer screwing me. Hopefully the Speedway thing works out. I've honestly been wanting to get back into the gas station and the cooler and stuff anyway. Third shift, it's still only one person in the building, so I don't really have to worry about dealing with other employees so much. I do have to worry about customers though, because unlike Meijer, when I did work the gas station overnight, they actually shut the doors and just did service through the window. They actually keep their doors open, which is a bit of a concern, but you know, whatever. It'll be an opportunity, and as scary as it is, I'm kind of looking forward to it as well. So, Happy New Year. I guess I'm going to put this on the old video. And then to a better 2023. Even though this year, all in all, was pretty good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start de-ornamenting the tree. See ya next time.